Good afternoon. My name's William Foster, and I am giving you a job analysis of the HR Human Resources Manager. I'm hoping to move into the career field soon. I have a interview coming up the next week, actually, at a company that I'm hoping to work for, and hopefully this project will help me with my knowledge base in the career that I'm trying to get into. And so the job analysis of an HR manager. It might not seem exciting to a lot of people, but I think it's actually a relatively interesting area. I am very uh, passionate about efficiency, which is a weird thing to really be excited about, but making sure that everybody's working in an efficient manner that not only is productive for the company but also is conducive to a healthy workplace environment for the employee, I think is a really important thing to do. And so uh, here we go. The job summary for the HR manager is to plan, direct, supervise, and coordinate work activities of subordinates and staff relating to employment, compensation, labor relations, and employee relations. And what that tells me is that um, while the administrative staff for other departments may be in charge of making sure products go out on time, that shipments are sent, that resources are bought, the HR deals with the resources of people. And so we're making sure that people are paid. You're making sure that people show up on time. You're making sure that workplace policy is there and helping everyone maintain a safe, friendly, productive, professional environment. Tasks and duties of the HR manager to serve as a link between management and employees by handling questions, interpreting and administrating contacts, and helping resolve work related problems, to analyze and modify compensation, benefits, policies that establish competitive programs and ensure compliance with legal requirements, to advise managers on organizational policy matters such as equal opportunity employment and sexual harassment and to recommend needed changes, and then to perform difficult staffing duties including dealing with understaffing, refereeing disputes, firing employees, and administrating disciplinary procedures, to plan and conduct new employee orientation to foster positive attitude towards organizational objectives, and to identify staff vacancies and recruit, interview, and select applicants. To sum that up, what it tells me is that even if you are technically a management position, your job is not to really to rule over everyone, but instead to be their link to the upper management. And so they can talk to you if they have a problem. They can talk to you if they have needs or desires or complaints with the workplace. Um, and I think it really helps the state of mind of everyone in the building or in the company that they have um, and someone that can take care of those needs for them. I know HR tends to get a bad rap because they deal with firing, and if there's something bad going on, then they're usually the ones letting them know. But if it wasn't for the HR staff, then a lot of the benefits and the good things wouldn't be there as well. I think one of the best ways to operate as an HR manager is to almost be invisible, to not let them almost know you're there because you become able to see problems approaching and take steps to prevent things from happening instead of fixing problems that show up. The education required for a human resource manager is at least a bachelor's degree in a related business field such as human resources, business, or otherwise, and preferably a master's degree in business or human resource management or related field. To become a manager, 7 to 10 years is kind of expected to advancement at that point. Experience supervising in general is important, if not in HR in specific. Required skills, knowledge, and characteristics. HR manager needs to be a strong communicator in both writing presentations and interpersonal communications. I think when you're dealing with this sort of when you're dealing with people as your medium, then communication definitely needs to be one of your strong suits. Need to be highly developed, demonstrating teamwork skills, which makes sense since, again, dealing with people, you need to make sure you can operate with people well. You need to demonstrate a high degree of confidentiality. You need to be able to direct the efforts of a team. You need to be able to be an expert in employment law and employee relations and communications, so you don't get yourself in trouble. And you need to you have experience in organization development and changing management, so that you can help smooth over any bumps in the road when the higher ups go and do something. Primary objectives of the human resource manager are the health and safety of the workforce, development of a superior workforce, development of an employee-oriented company culture that emphasizes quality, and personal ongoing development. The average salary for for a human resource manager comes around between $60,000 and $80,000 a year, which I was impressed with. I thought it was a little high, but based off of what I know. But I think the title of manager really helps bolster that up. But even a salary for a human resource assistant or associate or general worker is higher than I expected. And after some thought, though, it makes sense because you're dealing with, you're entrusting this person to come up with to protect your workplace and to really make sure it shines in every possible way. Thank you very much.